हेलो टू ऑल, सो वेरी गुड इवनिंग माय डियर फ्रेंड्स। कैसे हो आप लोग? यस, सो आई होप यू ऑल आर गुड, आई होप यू ऑल आर डूइंग वेल। यस, सो वी आर हियर विद अनदर लेक्चर ऑफ द स्ट्रक्चर एनालिसिस, दैट इज योर स्वे एनालिसिस। और मैं बोलूं स्वे एनालिसिस है तो कुछ नहीं है एक्चुअल में। अगर आप एमडीएम पढ़ लिए हो नॉन स्वे का तो स्वे में आपको प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी, राइट? सो वेरी गुड इवनिंग टू ऑल, जो भी लोग जुड़े हो, राइट? वेलकम टू योर ओन यूट्यूब चैनल दैट इज अनअकैडमी गेट सी। और मैं बता दूं जो हम स्ट्रक्चर एनालिसिस पढ़ रहे हैं, हम बोथ गेट एंड ईएससी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू देख रहे हैं भाई। यस, सो आई होप यू ऑल आर एंजॉयिंग इट, आई होप यू ऑल आर सॉल्विंग द क्वेश्चंस। सॉल्व मोर एंड मोर, जितना प्रैक्टिस करोगे उतना अच्छा रिजल्ट आएगा, इट्स माई गारंटी, राइट? सो प्रैक्टिस मोर एंड मोर, जितना प्रैक्टिस उतना रिजल्ट, इट्स माई गारंटी। ओके, सो जो लोग मेरे बारे में नहीं जानते उनके लिए, myself Abhishek Bhartia, the head of this Unacademy Gate C channel, right? The head of this Unacademy Gate C channel. Okay, I've been teaching this field since 5 years. 5 साल से पढ़ा रहा हूं भाई. And in these 5 years, I have taught these 7 subjects where you have already studied the strength of material, you have studied the geotechnical engineering, right? Now you are studying the structural analysis, right? Regarding open channel flow, crash course is going on the special class. Crash course is going on the special class, right? The time date is Sunday. On the Sunday we used to have the classes, and the time is 9 a.m. in the morning. 9 a.m. in the morning. So next weekend is the last class of the open channel flow. That is the last session will be on the Sunday. Right, we'll complete the open channel flow and CPM PERT crash course. CPM PERT crash course I have already completed. The crash course of the CPM PERT already completed on the special class on Unacademy. Special class on Unacademy, right? And you can see it's a 10 hour 30-minute lecture. Total 7 lectures are there including, right? आप उसको देख सकते हो. And this is also running on the special class. And if you wish to join the plus, you can use the code BHAR10, that is BHAR10. You can get the 10% off, right? And you can follow me on the Unacademy using this profile. अगर आपको अभी तक मेरे को Unacademy पे आपने follow नहीं किया है मेरे को, right? You have not followed me till on the Unacademy till now. Use this URL, you will find it. Okay? And you are planning to buy the subscription because on the plus we have live classes. Apart from the live classes, crash courses are there, weekly tests are there, where each 7 days you get a test of the individual topic wise, and each 4th day you have a doubt solving session of each subject. And we have already launched the separate batch for the doubt solving session for GATE 2021, right? And the classes are both in English and Hindi. It is generally bilingual or it's a combination of both. Right, and the rank improvement batch, the rank booster batch is also there. So apart from the plus, if you're planning for the iconic where you get the individual coach for your guidance, that means during the preparation you are not alone, you will having a coach who will be guiding you with the study planning strategies. He will giving you study booster sessions, right? He will also be providing you personalized test analysis in depth, that what are the things you need to work on, what are the questions, what type of questions will come in the exam, and everything, right? And the preparatory study material and the proper sets of study material. Okay, so all these extra things you get in the iconic subscription. Now currently 3 subjects of mine is running on the plus. 3 subject चल रहा है plus पे, जो आपका एक आपका geotechnical engineering which is running at 8 PM, right after this class, right? And the another is structural analysis that is running. That's a crash course which started on 26th. The time is 7 AM. And then it's a doubt batch. As I already told, doubt batch I used to take on Monday, right? On Monday I used to take the doubt batch on the Unacademy Plus. Okay. So here is the announcement, baby. Here is the announcement. Try to understand what we are saying, that we are going to, we have started the comprehensive course for the ESC 2021. जो भी लोग ESC के लिए तैयारी कर रहे हो, बैच शुरू हो चुका है. So whoever is planning, use the code BHAR10 and do join it. If you have any query, contact me. If you have any query, do contact me, right? Okay. So today we are going to discuss the portal frame. Today we are going to discuss the portal frame with sway. Any frame which is subjected to sway. So today we are going to discuss on this topic. Okay. So what do you understand? What do you understand with sway? Sway मतलब होता है, the meaning of sway is the movement of the structure in the horizontal direction. Sway meaning is the movement of the structure in the horizontal direction. So what can be the different regions of the sway? Sway का अलग अलग कारण क्या है? What can be the different regions of the sway? Yes, come on, please comment in the comment box. What are the different reasons of the sway? Yes, can anyone tell me what are the different reasons of the sway? Bolo bhai. Yes. What are the different reasons? Someone will say, sir, if the inertia is variable, sir, if the inertia is variable for the different part of the members, it will sway. Some will say, sir, if there is a non-uniformity, the non-uniformity means, sir, there is unsymmetricity. Okay, one thing. Sir, if the horizontal load is applied, then the frame will sway. All these points you study in your college. All these points you study in your college. Yes or no? बोलो भाई, करते हैं कि नहीं करते? बोलो रे बाबा, yes or no? Yes. आप क्या बोलते हो? सर, I अलग है. I is different. The structure will sway. Sir, if the what horizontal load is applied, the frame will sway. But I am going to say only one thing for the sway. I'm going to say only one thing for the sway to occur. What is that one thing? Please listen. What is that one thing? Read the statement properly. A frame will sway when either the structure or the loading or both are unsymmetrical. Frame तब sway करता है when either the loading or the structure or both are unsymmetrical. या तो loading या तो structure या दोनों unsymmetrical हो तब frame sway करेगा. Then the frame will sway. Else, look at the second condition. If both structure and loading is symmetric, दोनों structure और loading symmetric है, then the frame will never sway. अब यहां पे in this point I have never told that I will be there, 2I will be there, 3I will be there, or there is a horizontal load. मैंने ये बात बोला ही नहीं आपको. I haven't talked about this point. Why? Because that is already taken care in this part. That is already taken care in this part. Is it clear? So let's see this. Let's see the different conditions. देखिए बेटा यहाँ पे, देखेंगे यहाँ पे. See here. If I say that this is a frame. मजा आ रहा है? chalkboard वाली feeling आ रही है सबको? Are you getting the feeling of the chalkboard? Yes. Are you getting the feeling of the chalkboard? Yes. Tell me, Baba. Are you getting the feeling of the chalkboard? I am trying something new for you all. If this works, we will continue like this. Okay. So do comment in the comment box after this that this format is good or not. Okay, do comment. So this is a frame. Lengths are L by 2, L, right? Then if I talk about the inertia, then inertia is one is I, the other is 2I, and the other is I. Okay? There are different inertias also. Now, it is subjected to the different loading. How the different loadings are applied? See here. It is subjected to the different loading. Okay? It is subjected to different loading. How? See here. Okay, so these are the different loads. The values are P acting at L by 2. Okay. So UDL of W kilonewton per meter. Now tell me whether the structure will sway or not. बताओ भाई, स्ट्रक्चर स्वे करेगा कि नहीं करेगा? टेल वेदर द स्ट्रक्चर विल स्वे और इट विल नॉट स्वे. बताओ भाई, स्ट्रक्चर स्वे करेगा कि नहीं करेगा? हाँ करेगा, नहीं करेगा? नहीं करेगा. क्यों नहीं करेगा? सर यहां तो हॉरिजॉन्टल लोड है, इट शुड स्वे. सर आई इज डिफरेंट, इट शुड स्वे. यस, दैट्स द मेन पॉइंट ना. सर लेंथ्स आर डिफरेंट, इट शुड स्वे. नो, these are not the condition which govern the sway. What is the condition? क्या condition है भाई? If the loading is symmetric, if the loading is symmetric and the structure is also symmetric, then the structure cannot sway. Then the structure cannot move in the horizontal direction. The frame cannot move in the horizontal direction. So if I draw the symmetric line, if I draw the symmetric line, look here. If I draw the symmetric line, I can see the mirror image. Everyone can see the mirror image. Whether it is in terms of load, whether in terms of the load or in terms of the structure. चाहे वो load के term में है, चाहे वो structure के term में है. You cannot see this frame to sway. Is it clear? So now, as I promised, the classes are going to be bilingual, right? That means I will be using a mixture of English and Hindi, right? Either once I will say the word in Hindi and then we'll explain English, or in English then in Hindi, right? So this form we are going to move. So whether it's of South India or North India, you're not going to face any problem. चाहे आप North India को चाहे South India को आपको problem नहीं होगा. चलिए देखिए हम यहाँ पे. So the structure is a non-sway. It is a non-sway. No movement either in the horizontal direction. Why it is a non-sway? Non-sway because both loading and structure, are what? Are symmetric. So if both loading and structure are symmetric, irrespective of the length, irrespective of the inertia, irrespective of the horizontal load, if it is showing the symmetric structure, it is not going to sway. Is this point clear to everyone? Tell me, is this point clear to everyone? Yes? Is this point clear to everyone? Bolo re baba, yes or no? Yes or no? Is this point clear to everyone? क्या ये point सबको clear हुआ? Is this point clear to everyone? Okay, very good. So this is the first example number 1. Now let us look at some sway cases where we can predict the movement. Okay, so look at the different examples. Example number 2, that is pure sway. Pure sway means there is only movement in the direction of load. There is no rotation or any other movement allowed. That's the meaning of pure sway. So look here, you will understand. Look here, you will understand. Suppose this is a frame, this is a portal frame. Portal frame means a frame in which there is one beam and 2 columns. Okay, both the length are same, right? Beam can be of any length, that's not a concern. And I apply the load at the joint, okay, where the joints are rigid. This is the rigid joint. It is not a hinge joint. These are the rigid joints. Okay, A, B, C and D, these are the rigid joints. Okay, so I apply the load only at the joint. Let us say the load is P. This is a pure sway condition. ये pure sway condition है. अब प्योर स्वे कंडीशन क्यों है वो बताते हैं. देखो, why it is a pure sway condition? Look here. Why it is a pure sway condition? Look here. See, this is a rigid joint, so the angle here is 90. So before the deflection, if the angle is 90, then after the deflection also the angle will be 90. Yes or no? अगर लोड लगाने से पहले अगर दो मेंबर के बीच में एंगल 90 है, देन लोड लगाने के बाद भी एंगल 90 होगा. Yes or no? So I applied the load. What will be the deflected shape? Try to look here. Here the B point will move to B dash and B point will move to B dash point, and the C point will move to C dash point. Okay, C point will move to C dash point, but the angle between the member is maintained. The angle between the members is maintained. It is not going to change. It is not going to change. It is not going to change. So look here. So look here. देखो यहाँ पे, if I draw the diagram, this will be a straight line. Yes or no? It's like the beam has moved in the horizontal direction. Beam horizontal में move कर गया, right? And if I look at the deflected shape, here the angle will maintain. Here it is fixed, so angle will maintain. So the deflected shape will be like this. Or this is more curve, we can draw like this. Can you understand? Yes. So this is your deflected shape. Similarly, if I look here, the deflected shape is like this. Can you understand? So what you can see at B joint, if I talk for pure sway condition at joint A, there is no horizontal movement. Delta A horizontal is equal to 0. Delta A vertical is equal to 0. And rotation at A is equal to 0. Yes or no? Tell me first. Rotation at A is equal to 0. All the three conditions are valid? All the three conditions are valid? Tell me dear. All the three conditions are valid? Yes. Now look at the joint B. Look at joint B. Look at joint B. So at joint B, the vertical displacement 0. Horizontal displacement I can see. I can see the horizontal displacement, right? I can see the horizontal displacement, right? So what I'm writing, delta B horizontal is not equal to 0. Delta B vertical, this is equal to 0. And what is the rotation at B? What is the rotation at B? Look here. What is the rotation? See, B joint, the members are at the same angle as yours before and same orientation. The orientation has not changed. Orientation नहीं बदला है, right? So the slope at B is also equal to 0, right? Similar phenomena you are going to observe at C also, right? You can see the horizontal deflection. आप C पे horizontal deflection देख सकते हो. Is it clear? So what we are going to write? क्या लिख रहे होंगे हम? At joint C, delta C horizontal is not equal to 0. Delta C vertical is equal to 0. And rotation at C is equal to 0. Yes or no? Rotation at C is equal to 0. Right? So now look at joint D, last joint, at joint D. We can clearly see and write that delta D horizontal is equal to 0. Delta D vertical is equal to 0 and rotation at D is equal to 0. Rotation at D is equal to 0. So what you have seen, क्या देखा आपने? What you have seen कि भाई मेरे इस sway analysis, जब हम pure sway बोल रहे हैं, when I'm saying the pure sway, in the direction of load only, at the joint where you applied the load, in the direction of load, जहां पे आपने in the direction of load, आप देख पा रहे हो जिस joint पे आपने load apply किया, there only there is a horizontal movement. उसी point पे you can see the horizontal movement. And the other deflections are zero. Is it clear? And such a case we say as a pure sway. इसको हम बोलते हैं pure sway. This we say as a pure sway. Is it clear? Is the concept clear to everyone? Is the concept clear to everyone? Tell me yes or no. So, the direction in which you apply the load, in that direction only the frame is going to move. In that direction only the frame is going to move. Now, just try to understand. It's a pure sway condition, right? So here we can clearly say for this example that sway is towards right, because the load is in the right direction. So sway is towards right. Okay, the sway is towards right. Now look at here. There are two deflection. One is delta B horizontal and one is delta C horizontal. Right? The member BC can move. If the member BC can move by the amount at B and the same amount at B and C. अगर BC ऐसे मूव कर रहा है कि जितना B पे मूवमेंट है उतना ही C पे मूवमेंट है, राइट? सो कैन द मेंबर BC एक्सटेंड? क्या BC मेंबर एक्सटेंड करेगा या BC मेंबर कंप्रेस करेगा? विल द BC मेंबर एक्सटेंड और कंप्रेस? टेल मी फास्ट. क्या BC मेंबर एक्सटेंड या कंप्रेस करेगा? बोलो रे बाबा. विल द BC मेंबर एक्सटेंड और कंप्रेस? यस? नो. मैं आपको क्या बोल रहा हूं, मान लो ये BC मेंबर है, राइट? B joint move by delta B horizontal, C joint move by delta C horizontal, right? If delta B horizontal is equal to delta C horizontal, then that means in the member BC there is no extension, no compression, although the load is there. Although the load will be transferred to the member BC in the axial direction, there is no deformation in the member BC. बोलो ये बात समझ में आया? There is no deformation in the member BC. BC member पे कोई deformation नहीं है. So how is it possible? There is a load, still the deformation is not there. There is a load, but still the deformation is not there. When it is possible? भाई मेरे मैंने क्या बोला? You have applied the load. BC member will extend. BC member आगे बढ़ेगा. B joint will move to B dash. C joint will move to C dash. Delta B horizontal and delta C horizontal, if I am saying, are equal, then that implies that BC member is not subjected to any extension, either in elongation or compression, right? Then what does that imply? You are applying the load. When you apply the load will be transferred to BC in the axial direction, but still it is not subjected to any elongation or compression. Then that means that BC member is inextensible. This implies BC is inextensible. Is it clear to everyone? BC is inextensible. Bolo re baba. Is this point clear to everyone? Tell me. BC is inextensible. But if delta BH is not equal to delta CH, then what we are going to write? We are going to write that BC is extensible. Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear to everyone? Come on, tell me fast. Come on, tell me fast. Is this point clear to everyone? क्या ये point सबको clear है? Is the point clear to everyone? Come on, reply fast. Come on, reply fast. Is the point clear to everyone? Yes? मजा आया? देखो मैं क्या बोल रहा हूं. I'm repeating the entire thing. When I'm saying it's a pure sway condition, then it means in the direction of load only the displacement is there. No other displacement is possible. First thing. Second thing, what I'm saying, due to the application of the load, B and C joint has moved. Load के application से B और C joint move किया, right? So if both the joints move by the same amount, then the member BC is inextensible. If both move by the different amount, then the member BC is extensible. I hope it is clear to everyone. I hope it is clear to everyone. ये point सबको समझ में आया? I hope this point is clear to everyone. Yes? अरे बोलो रे बाबा. Right? So what is pure sway? Is it clear to all? What is pure sway? Is it clear to all? Okay, very good. Very good. Now, let's move on. So this is the pure sway. Example 2. Coming to the next example number 3. I will show you the loading diagram and you need to tell which side it is going to sway. Which side it is going to sway. You need to tell which side it is going to sway. Okay, which side it is going to sway. Okay, so let us say one end is fixed, other is simply supported, right? That is, let us say it is hinge only. Let us say it is hinge only. Let us say it is hinge. Let us say it is hinge. Okay. So one end is fixed, other end is hinge. The supports are A, B, C and D. Okay. I am applying the UDL. I am applying the UDL on the member BC. W kilonewton per meter. Now come on, tell me on which side the sway will occur. On which side the sway will occur? किस side frame move करेगा? On which side the frame will move? On which side the frame will move? Come on, tell me fast. On which side the frame will move? Frame किस side move करेगा? किस side frame move करेगा? Come on, tell me fast. Yes. Frame किस side move करेगा? Left में या right में? First of all, it will sway. First of all, it will sway. Yes or no? ये sway करेगा? करेगा कि नहीं करेगा? Will it do or not? Yes, because the loading is symmetric. The loading is symmetric, but the structure is not symmetric. Loading तो symmetric है, but structure symmetric नहीं है. Is it clear? If I draw the central line, what we are going to see? What we are going to see? We are going to see that the loading is symmetric, but the structure is not symmetric. Right? So, the frame will sway when the loading is symmetric. The frame will sway on the side of weaker structure. Frame किस side sway करेगा? These are few points you need to know. When the loading is symmetric, the structure will sway. The structure will sway towards weaker column. Structure will sway towards weaker column. किधर sway करेगा? Towards weaker column. It will sway towards weaker column. Okay. Now tell me which is the weaker column. अब बताओ कौन सा है weaker column? Tell me which is the weaker column. AB is a weaker column or CD is a weaker column? Tell me. The greater the length of the column, weaker will be the column. And it's not the total length, it is the effective length. Right? So for AB and for CD, which is the greater effective? किसका effective ज़्यादा होगा? Yes, CD का effective ज़्यादा होगा. The effective length of CD will be more. Right? So, since L effective for CD is greater than L effective for AB, yes or no? L effective for CD is greater than L effective for CD, right? Therefore, it will sway towards left or right. Tell me, it will sway towards left or it will sway towards right? Bolo re baba. Yes, it will sway towards right. So sway will be towards right. Is it clear to all? Is it clear to everyone? Bolo re baba. Yes or no, that sway will be towards right. Is it clear? ये बात समझ में आ गया सबको? Yes? चलो, good. Very good. चलो भाई आगे देखते हैं. Let's move on. Is it clear to all? So that is your example number 3. Let us do the next example. Example number 4. These are the cases where we can just see and we can answer, okay? Not in all. If both structure and loading is asymmetric, we cannot answer. If either of the one is asymmetric, we can answer. Okay? If either of the one is asymmetric, we can answer. So they will ask the question which you can answer, not the question which you can't. Always remember this. So don't be in a problematic situation, sir. What will happen, what will not? Okay. Whatever I'm teaching is what they ask you in the exam, right? I always believe that learn what is needed. Don't learn the thing which is not needed, right? Okay. So now, if you look at this, if suppose this is the central line, okay, this length is L, L by 2, L by 2, this is L. Now, I apply the load here. This is the load I applied. Now tell me, first of all, this structure is going to sway for sure because the loading is asymmetric. Now tell me, which side the sway will be there? On which side the sway will be there? Will the sway will be towards left or it will be towards right? Will it be towards left or will it be towards right? Come on, tell me first. Sway किस side होगा? Left side होगा या right side होगा? At which side the sway will be there? Will it be towards left or will it be towards right? Come on, answer it fast. Yes, answer it fast. Write in the comment box. Write in the comments box which side the sway will be there. At which side the sway will be there? Yes. किस side sway होगा? Left में होगा या right में होगा? Will it be towards left or will it be towards right? It will be towards left. Yes, it will be towards left. Okay, let me see that. देखते हैं भाई. देख लेते हैं भाई. Okay, let's see that. Okay. So for the analysis, I'm going to cut the section. Right, left part, you cannot say anything. Look at the. Okay, so look at this part. See here. You have applied the load here. Now tell me which side it is going to move. How the movement will be. First of all, you can clearly see it is going to go down. And if it is going to go down, this is the deflected shape. Yes or no? Now, tell me the movement. Is the horizontal movement towards left or towards right? The horizontal movement is towards left or is it towards right? It is towards left. Is it clear? So, the sway will be towards left. Is it clear to everyone? So, sway is not decided just by seeing the load. You need to analyze it properly. You need to see it properly which side it is moving. So in this structure, में आपने क्या देखा? What you have seen in this structure is that where it's gone? Where it's gone, Baba? It's gone. It's gone completely. Okay, no issue. I will make it again. Okay, what I'm saying to you that if the structure is symmetrical, if your structure is symmetrical, okay, right, then if you see the loading, then in the loading, what you need to do for the analysis? You need to cut it. And you need to see the deflected shape. Is it clear to everyone? Tell me fast. Yes? Okay. So if you look at the deflected shape, you can clearly see the sway will be towards, and see clearly that sway will be towards here, towards left. Is it clear? So sway is left. Sway is left. Okay. Okay. Is it clear? Is it clear? Okay. Now, next part. Next part. What the next part say? What the next part say? Suppose I draw the structure like this. 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 This is the structure. This is the structure. This is the structure. Okay. All the lengths are L. All the lengths are L. And it is subjected to UDL on the midspan. Okay. The joints are A, B, C, D. Now tell me the deflected shape. Will it move towards left or will it move towards right? ये left की तरफ जाएगा या right की तरफ? Think and answer. Think and answer. जब भी answer ना मिले, whenever you don't get the answer, cut the mid part. Cut the mid part, you will get your answer. Cut the mid part, you will get your answer whether it will sway towards left or right. ये left में जाएगा या right में जाएगा? Tell me fast. Tell me fast. Will it sway towards left or will it sway towards right? ये left की तरफ sway करेगा या right की तरफ? Come on everyone, answer it. The frame is asymmetrical. The structure is unsymmetrical. Now see whether it will sway towards left or will it sway towards right. Come on, answer it fast. Answer it fast. Yes. Yes, cut it. Cut it, you will get your answer. Cut it, you will get your answer. Cut it. Cut it. बोलो भाई. क्या होगा deflected shape? What will be your deflected shape? Yes. What will be your deflected shape? Bolo. You can clearly see when you cut it, this BC, this B part, this beam part will go down in the left. In go down, it will stretch it in the front. So if you draw the deflected shape, how the deflected shape look like? Draw it. It will look like this. It will look like this, right? This is the deflected shape. You can clearly see the deflection of B towards horizontal and deflection of C towards horizontal. And one more thing, if you look at the slope here, since the loading is symmetric, so slope at both the sides will be same. Slope at both the sides will be same and in the opposite direction. So slope at both the sides will be same and in the opposite direction. So here the sway is towards right. So these are the basic cases where you can predict which is the direction of sway. These are the basic cases where you can predict that what is the direction of sway. Is it clear? Either the loading will be asymmetric or the structure will be asymmetric. If both are symmetric, then it cannot sway, as we have seen in the first example. Both loading and the structure is symmetric, right? That's why no sway. Next, this is a pure sway. ये आपका condition कौन सा बना? This is a pure sway condition, right? Next, the next part is sway in frames, where we have seen that loading is symmetric but the structure is not symmetric. So weaker column direction, the sway will be there. Next, we have seen the load is asymmetric. The loading is asymmetric, so it will sway towards the cut section as we have drawn. And the next is the frame asymmetric. We have drawn the deflected shape. Is it clear to everyone? ये point सबको समझ में आया? Is this point clear to everyone? बोलो हाँ या ना? अगर ये clear है, then we'll move to the next point. That is how to find what is the formula of the deflection, by what amount is going to deflect, what is the resistance in the form of moment, everything. Okay then. Okay then. So before that, एक आपके लिए, before that, there is one line. What I planned from today onwards, that to make you more enthusiastic, to be motivated, right, throughout your preparation, per day I'm going to bring one motivational quote for you all, right? So today's motivational quote is, कामयाब होने के लिए पढ़ो, काबिल होने के लिए नहीं. मतलब कामयाब होने के लिए पढ़ो, काबिल होने के लिए नहीं. ऐसा कौन बोलता है? ऐसा कौन बोलता है? कामयाब होने के लिए मत पढ़ो भाई, कामयाब होने के लिए मत पढ़ो, काबिल होने के लिए पढ़ो, है ना? तो भाई ये जो वर्ड है, अभी आप लोग क्या करते हो? आप लोग क्या करते हो? आपने रणछोड़ दास मूवी तो सब नहीं देखा है, रणछोड़ वाला दास वाला मूवी तो सब नहीं देखा है, 3 इडियट्स तो सब नहीं देखा है कि नहीं भाई? 3 इडियट्स तो सब नहीं देखा है. लेकिन आप लोग क्या करते हो? आप लोग क्या करते हो? आप ये फॉलो करते हो, कामयाब होने के लिए पढ़ो, काबिल होने के लिए नहीं. ये आपके वर्ड्स है, ये आपके वर्ड्स है. सही बोले कि नहीं? तो उल्टा करना है भाई. आपको क्या बोलना है? कामयाब होने के लिए मत पढ़ो, काबिल होने के लिए पढ़ो. ठीक है? काबिल होने के लिए पढ़ो. सक्सेस के पीछे मत भागो, एक्सीलेंस के पीछे भागो, राइट? कामयाबी तो झक मार के पीछे आएगी. बट अभी तुम लोग के साथ प्रॉब्लम क्या है? तुम लोग उल्टा कर रहे हो. जैसा कि मैंने पहले जानबूझ को लाइन लिखा कि आप लोग क्या करते हो ना, सिर्फ सर मुझे गेट निकालना है, सर मुझे ESE निकालना है, सर ये करना है, वो करना है. लेकिन प्रॉब्लम क्या है? सब रट्टू तोता भीड़ में लगे हुए हैं बस, राइट? आपने जो मेरा पढ़ाने का तरीका देखा होगा, मैं एक ही बात बोलता हूं, रटना नहीं है. आई डोंट वॉन्ट यू टू मग अप द कॉन्सेप्ट. मैं कभी ये नहीं चाहता कि आप कॉन्सेप्ट रटो, समझो. क्योंकि जब समझोगे तो काबिल बनोगे, और जब काबिल बने तो कामयाब तो अपने आप बन जाओगे. सक्सेस अपने आप हाथ में आएगी. इज इट क्लियर? बात समझ में आ रहा है? सो पर डे आई विल बी ब्रिंगिंग यू दीज कोट्स सो दैट आई कैन रिलेट दिस कोट्स प्रैक्टिकली. सुना तो सबने ही है, ठीक है, सुना तो सबने ही है, लेकिन what is the problem? You cannot implement. You all know, but you cannot implement. So I want you all to come on the right track. I want you all to come on the right track. So I will be doing something different for you all, for sure. Right? Chalo. So let's start that. Concept number 2. Concept number 2, that is the sinking of support. Concept number 2, that is the sinking of support. The support gets sink. The support gets sink. Sink means what? Sink means what? What do you mean by sink? Down, drawn. It's getting drawn. Or डूबना in the Hindi, डूबना. Yes, right? So we are going to talk about the sinking of the support. What is the sinking of the support? What is the formula? Everything, right? So again, the basic deflection formulas will be applied. The basic deflection formulas are going to be applied. So case number one is, case number one is, see here, there is a fixed beam. Okay, let me draw a bit small, otherwise it will become, okay. So there is a fixed beam, and this fixed beam is going to draw down at the support. Let us say the supports are A and B. Okay, supports are A and B. So what is going to happen? What is going to happen? The support is going to settle down. The support is going to settle down. The support is going to settle down by amount of delta. The support is going to settle down by amount of delta, right? Support B. Support B is going to settle down by amount of delta. So if I draw the deflected shape, अगर हम deflected shape बनाएं, if I draw the deflected shape, so the deflected shape will be such that the slope at A is 0 because it is a fixed support. The slope at B is 0. Yes or no? Come on, tell me fast. Right? And if it settled down, then this is the deflected shape. If it settled down, then this is the deflected shape. Come on, tell me yes or no. If it settled down, then this is the deflected shape. होगा कि नहीं होगा? Right? So, first of all, when to produce this deflection delta, you need to apply a force P. To produce this deflection delta, you need to apply the force P. आपको एक P force लगाना होगा. That is the action. That is the action. You have applied this. Okay? You have applied this. Now, when you have applied this P force, there will be resistance developed at the support. There will be resistance developed at the support in the form of the moment. In the form of the moment. Okay? So, what will be the direction of the moment? What will be the direction of the moment? Moment का क्या direction होगा? What will be the direction of the moment? See here. Everyone see here. If there is no fifth support, if the rotation is allowed both at A and B, if the rotation is allowed both at A and B, this will be the deflected shape. Yes or no? If the rotation is allowed both at A and B, this will be your deflected shape. Yes? So, it will make an angle with respect to horizontal if the rotation is allowed. If the rotation is allowed. Right? So, if I draw that angle, let us say this is theta. Let us say this is theta. The angle is taken with respect to horizontal. The angle is taken with respect to horizontal. Now, what will be the direction of moment? Why the moment is developed? Why the moment is developed at the support? What is the reason of developing of moment at the support? Yes, to make this slope equal to 0. To make this slope equal to 0. Come on, tell me yes or no. Right? What I'm saying, if the free rotation is allowed at A and B, if the free rotation is allowed at A and B, if the free rotation is allowed at A and B, then the slope we can clearly see. And obviously this slope is not allowed. So if this slope is not allowed, the moment will develop opposite to the slope which you can observe if the free rotation is allowed. If the free rotation is allowed, at B there is a clockwise rotation, at A there is a clockwise rotation. Everyone can see that? So the moment at the fifth support will develop in order to resist this slope, in order to make this slope equal to 0. That's why on both sides we can see anti-clockwise moment. Everyone, is it clear? Everyone tell me, is this one clear to all? Right? So this is your moment which is developed at the fixed support. This is the moment which is developed at the fixed support. Right? Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear to everyone? Right? So this moment which we obtain, this moment is the reaction. This is the reaction which you obtain at the supports. This is the reaction which you obtained at the supports. So what I am telling you, that if you take the support B and allow the support B to settle down by the amount of delta, B support को बोल रहे हो भाई तुम settle करो कितने amount से, delta amount से. So that delta settlement can only happen when there is an external load. वो delta settlement तभी हो सकता है जब वहां पे external load होगा. Is it clear? So due to that external load, this B is going to settle down. Is it clear? And due to that settlement, you can see the moment to develop, and that is the reaction. First of all, is this point clear? Then only I will proceed. First of all, is this point clear? Then only I will proceed. Yes? Is this point clear to everyone? क्या ये point सबको clear है? Yes? Okay. If it is clear, then we'll move to the analysis now. Then we'll move to the analysis now. See here. So for analysis, what we are going to do, we are going to break in two parts as we do it earlier. We are going to break it in two parts. We are going to break it in two parts. How? Let us assume that one end is fixed and other end is free. One end is fixed and other end is free, and the free end is subjected to load of P. The free end is subjected to load of P. Right? This is the first case. And the second case that we are going to take is, the second case that we are going to take is, okay, I'm going to apply the moment. This is the first case. The second case that I'm going to take is, I'm going to apply the moment at B. I'm going to apply the moment at B. Okay. So I can clearly see at B the moment is what? The moment is what? What is the direction of moment? It is anti-clockwise. So apply the moment, apply the moment, apply the moment in the anti-clockwise direction, and that moment is M. Okay. Is it clear? Now, what I'm going to do in the next step is to find the deflected shape. Let us draw the deflected shape. So if I draw the deflected shape for AB, it is going to go down. Yes. And there will be deflection at B due to the point load. Usko मैं बोल रहा हूँ delta B1, that I'm saying as delta B1. Right? This is the delta B1. This is your deflected shape. This is your deflected. This is your deflected shape. Okay. This is your deflected shape. Okay. Right. So due to the point load is going to settle down. Now, due to the moment is going to move up or down. Due to this moment, it is going to move up or down. Tell me fast. Due to this moment, this beam is going to move up or it is going to go down. Move up. Right. So if I draw the deflected shape, it is going to move up. Right. I already told you how to identify. कैसे तुम identify करोगे already मैं बता चुका हूं. The slope and the moment should be in the same direction. The slope and the moment should be in the same direction. Right. So you can see the deflection at B in the upward direction. Right. I will be combining both. I will be combining both the result so that I get this deflected shape. Can you see the deflected shape? This is your deflected shape. So I will be combining both the result to get this deflected shape. Okay. To get this deflected shape, I will be combining both the results. Right. So what is the slope at B here in the deflected shape? What is the slope at B? Come on, tell me fast. What is the slope at B? It is 0. The slope at B is theta B net is equal to 0. Is it clear to all? Theta B net is equal to 0. So, what is theta? If you look here, here the slope is theta B1. Here the slope is theta B2. Right? So, theta B1. What is the formula for theta B1? What is the formula for theta B1? Come on, tell me fast. If the length is L, what is theta B1? Yes? What is the theta B1? PL square by 2EI. And what is the formula for delta B1? It is PL cube divided by 3EI. Yes or no? It is PL cube divided by 3EI. Now coming to this one. What is theta B2? What is theta B2? It is ML by EI. ML by EI. And what is delta B2? It is ML square divided by 2EI. We know all these things. We know all these things. So what is said? Theta B net is equal to 0. Theta B net is equal to 0 means what? Theta B1 must be equal to theta B2. Yes or no? Come on, tell me. Theta B1 is equal to theta B2. Yes, it will be there. So if theta B1 is equal to theta B2, if theta B1 is equal to theta B2, what you are going to write? You are going to write PL square divided by 2EI will be equal to ML by EI. Yes or no? You are going to write this formula. PL square by 2EI is equal to ML by EI. So what is the value of M? What is the value of M? It is nothing but PL by 2. Come on, tell me yes or no. You are going to get M nothing but PL by 2. This is your value of M. This is your value of M. This is the value of M. Come on, tell me any doubt in this? Any doubt in this? Is it clear now? If I combine both, what is the net deflection at B? What is the net deflection at B? Come on, tell me first. If I combine both, what is the net deflection at B? B पे net deflection क्या है? Delta. And that is downward. So what we are going to write? Delta B net. You are going to write delta B net. This will be equal to delta. And that is downward. So delta B1 is downward, delta B2 is upward. That clearly indicates delta B1 is more than delta B2. So what we are going to write? Delta B1 minus delta B2, this is equal to delta. Delta B1 minus delta B2, this is equal to delta. So what is delta B1? PL cube by 3EI. PL cube by 3EI. Right? And what is delta B2? What is delta B2? It is ml square by 2EI minus ml square by 2EI. This is equal to delta. This is equal to delta. Now look here. Everyone look here. Yes, everyone look here. देखो यहाँ पे सारे लोग. So now if I take m value is PL by 2. If I substitute in this, so it will be what? PL cube divided by 3EI minus the value of m is PL by 2. So it is PL cube divided by 4EI. PL cube divided by 4EI. This is equal to delta. This is equal to delta. So what is the LCM? If I take PL cube by EI constant, what is the LCM? The LCM is 12. 3 4 ja, 4 3 ja. This is equal to delta. So what you are going to get? What is P? What is P? This is 1 by 12. P is 12 EI delta divided by L cube. This is a formula you use to mug up. यही formula आप रट लेते हो. This is the only formula you use to mug up. Tell me yes or no. Right? So value of P you are getting as 12 EI delta by L cube. The value of P you are getting as 12 EI delta by L cube. Right? And correspondingly, what is the value of moment? What is the value of moment? It is nothing but PL by 2. It is nothing but PL by 2. And P is what? 12 EI delta by L cube. So what will be this value? 6 EI delta by L square. This is the formula you use to mug up in your exams. This is the formula you use to mug up in your exams. Yes or no? बोलो बेटा. यही formula आप exams के लिए रट लेते हो. This is the only formula you mug up for your exams. Tell me. Yes? सही बोले कि नहीं बोले? तो भाई मेरे ये देखो, मैंने यही बोला ना, काबिल बनो. ठीक है, कामयाबी आएगी, लेकिन पहले काबिल बनने की कोशिश करो. एग्जाम के पीछे मत भागो. भागे जा रहे हैं, रट रहे हैं, सिलेबस कंप्लीट कर रहे हैं, पता ही नहीं कॉन्सेप्ट क्या है, तो एग्जाम में जाके फंसोगे. यू विल बी स्टक इन द एग्जाम एट एनी वन पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. राइट? सो नाउ दिस इज द P, दिस इज द M. इज इट क्लियर? व्हाट आई यूज सिंपल डिफ्लेक्शन फॉर्मूला. मैंने सिंपल डिफ्लेक्शन के फॉर्मूलाज यूज किए हैं बस. And I got the result. Any doubt in this? You can ask. You can put in the comment box, as it is a recorded session. I am there available in the recorded session. I am messaging the recorded session. You can ask your doubts over there. Yes. Okay. Now, is it clear? So what I did, I allow the vertical deflection due to the load, as the movement is due to this load only, due to the point load that is acting at B. The moment is there, so I apply the load. But when I apply the load, the moment resistance I can see at B. So that I applied in the next case, and I find the net result. Is it clear to all? ये समझ में आ गया? चलो बढ़िया. So now, भाई ये तो सब बताते हैं. ये तो सब बताते हैं. सर आपने क्या अलग बता दिया? अब देखो क्या अलग बताया. Want to see? ठीक है. तो भाई पहले ये भर भर देते हैं, फॉर्मेलिटी पूरा कर देते हैं. ये जो P बराबर है, this P is equal to, this is equal to 12 EI delta divided by L cube, right? This M is equal to 6 EI delta divided by L square. Here also this M is equal to 6 EI delta divided by L square, and there is an upward load of P. Okay, that's it. It's completely balanced. This is a complete balance diagram. If you remember this diagram itself, that is sufficient. लेकिन गेम तो अब शुरू होगा. Now the game will start. ये तो आपका बेसिक है. This is the basic. Now the game is going to start now. गेम तो अब शुरू होगा. Game is going to start now. How to remember this? गेम तो अब शुरू कर रहे हैं. देखो सारे लोग, how to remember this? how to remember this. Everyone just see here. Everyone just see here. How to remember this. मजा नहीं आ गया ना तब बोलियो. मेरी गारंटी you will enjoy it. It's my guarantee you are going to enjoy it. Just very easy. Very easy. What you need to do, just you need to see here. So it is settling by amount of delta. It is settling by amount of delta, right? So when it is settled by the amount of delta, when it is settled by the amount of delta, okay, when it is settled by the amount of delta, and if I draw the deflected shape, अगर हम deflected shape बनाएं, so the deflected shape you are going to observe in this form. Okay, not a problem. You understood, right? So if I apply the load P, I want to balance this structure. I apply the downward load P, the length of the beam is L. I apply the downward load P, the downward load P will be balanced by the upward load P. Now what is the total moment? You can see a couple. Can everyone see a couple? Yes. What is the value of that couple? P into L. Which direction? What is the direction? It is which direction? It is clockwise. So if it is a clockwise direction, balance it by the anti-clockwise moment, and at both the support, give PL by 2. Now tell me, can you ever forget this formula? क्या तुम कभी भी इस फॉर्मूला को भूल सकते हो? भाई तुमने P का लोड लगाया, you balance it. There is a couple. Now that couple balanced by the opposite moment, give half off to both the support, that is over. Now if you remember the value of P, that is 12 VI delta by L cube, you got your answer. You can answer anything. Nothing more to do. हो गया. That's it. Over. That's it. Done. Over. Is it clear? So if both the ends are supported, one end goes down. This is your final deflected shape. The load is 12 VI delta by L cube, which is causing the load to sink, right? And the resistance developed in the form of moment is 6 CI delta by L square on both the sides, right? I hope it is clear to all. Yes, I hope it is clear to everyone. सबको समझ में आ गया? पक्का sure? Yes, everyone, is it clear to all? बहुत बढ़िया. So this is case number 1. Where both the ends are fixed. Now, let us see the next case. When one end is fixed, and other end is simply supported. One end is fixed and other end is simply supported. Okay, let's see that. So one end is fixed. It's very easy. Okay. So one end is fixed, other end is simply supported. So A, B. Now suppose B support settles down by amount of delta. B support settles down by amount of delta. So if B support settles down by the amount of delta, if I draw the deflected shape, अगर हम बनाते हैं deflected shape, then you can see the support. Now, is there any resistance, any restriction to the slope at B? क्या B पे slope का कोई resistance है? Is there any resistance to the slope at B? क्या B पे slope का कोई resistance है? No, there is no resistance. So if I draw the deflected shape, so no slope at A, there will be slope at B. So if I draw the deflected shape, this will be the shape. Yes or no? यही होगा ना shape भाई? यही होगा shape. This will be the shape of the deflection. Now, so it's very easy. If you apply the load of P, that is the action. There is no reaction at B. The reaction you can observe at A. That this is very simple. Don't you think it is behaving, the deflected shape is as if it's a cantilever beam subjected to point load at the free end? Don't you think? Yes, don't you think? Yes, it is. It is. If I just simple draw like this, see here, if I just simple draw like this, okay, and I apply the point load at the free end, the length of the beam is L. So if I draw the deflected shape, I can clearly see this is the deflected shape. Now match it, both are same, right? So if I find the deflection here, delta is what? PL cube by 3EI. This is delta. And what is the rotation? It is PL square by 2EI. Right? So I just need to use the delta, right? If this is the load P downward, it will balance by the upward load P, and it will balance by the opposite moment of P into L, right? So same, if you will see here, P downward balanced by P upward, and there is a moment of P into L. That's it, over, game over. So just write the formula now. You have written delta is equal to PL cube divided by 3EI. Delta is equal to PL cube divided by 3EI. That is the delta. So what is P? P is nothing but 3EI delta divided by L cube. This is the formula you used to mug up. अब बोलो रटना पड़ेगा formula. Do you need to mug up these formulas? ये भी formula रटोगे क्या बैठ के? No, never. So P is equal to 3I delta by L cube. Now what is the M which you obtain here? This is M. M is what? Nothing but P into L. That is what? 3EI delta divided by L square. That's it. हो गया भाई. Done. Is it clear? तो भाई formula रटना नहीं है. Formula समझना है. Because when you understand the formula rather than mugging up, you can get better results because you understand. And if there is a variation, you can clearly say what will be the answer. Is it clear? So, if the ends are fixed, the load, the reaction you know, the action you know. If the loads are hinged, the action you know, the reaction you know. Right? This is your reaction. Is it clear to all? This is your reaction. समझ में आ गया भाई? बोलो हाँ या ना? Is it clear to all? So this is all about the sinking of support. Right? The other things we are going to see next class. In the next class we will see, right? Because we need to talk few more things, that is the sway of support. We'll see the different cases and we'll discuss for more points. Okay. So complete package you can observe on the channel. You go to the playlist, you can study whatever the subject you want. And यार मैं ऐसा ही नहीं बोलता it's a one-stop solution, because we feel it has everything which any engineer required to qualify, to get good rank in the exam, right? So these are the subjects we have already covered. Please go through it, and those who are planning to study in a well-planned manner, want to have a proper guidance, want to do the numerous courses, right? Want to give multiple exams, need proper guidance, everything. So you can go for the plus substitution, whether you can go for the 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, either with the plus or with the iconic. The only thing is you need to use the Bharat 10 so that you get my mentorship, right? And for the other details, for the notes and everything, you can get it through the site. I've already uploaded the notes of the 24th till the 25th lecture. So this is the 26th. I will upload it by today or tomorrow morning, right? And you can join my personal Telegram group so that you can get all other details. Okay. And you can post your doubts on the Facebook group also, where you can post your doubts and everyone in the community will reply. And in all the branches, whether it's a mechanical, civil, EC, electrical, Telugu channel is also there, right? Computer science, everything is available on the Unacademy, right? So thank you so much. So keep liking the video, sharing it, subscribe the channel, and thank you so much. Bye-bye. Take care.